My passion is, how do we help these young people learn how to eat right and learn how to sleep and learn how to build connections and learn how to pick up or listen to a podcast instead of some of that music that is just noise. So that is my calling. And so what I'm trying to figure out is anything that is not in that lane, I've got to figure out how to minimize. And so once you know what your soul's assignment is, it's your job to try to get rid of the noise. My coach, Janice Hugh, says, we used to, if you do what you want to do to have what you want to have, right? And then you can be who you want to be. That's what we used to be. Do, have, be. And now it's no, if you'll be who you need to be and you'll embody the essence of who you're designed to be, then you'll do what you want to do. Then you'll do what you need to do to create magic in your life. And when I started being more of a being versus a doing, I've created more magic in my life. And that's why it's such an awesome responsibility, especially in the roles we're in, is because people will listen to what you say. People will say to me, "You remember when you said this to me?" I'm like, "No." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I hope it was appropriate." Because sometimes you're just channeling, and so it is everything. I believe it's maybe Jim Rohn or someone said, you probably will know this, that you are who you hang out with, the 5 people that are closest to you. And so if you look at who you're becoming, you need to look at who you are hanging around, what you're reading, what you're eating. If you want to become a potato chip, keep eating potato chips. If you want to become an asparagus, eat asparagus. And so it's not just about the mental health, it's the physical health. And that's what I love about this quadrants of well-being behind me, is it's mechanical, chemical, energetical, psycho-spiritual. And so when you're around people that are saying you can do it, I have this cute little video, and Mike needs to come on so he can see this. It's actually his grandson. His 2.5-year-old grandson is cheering his 8-month-old grandson who's starting to climb the stairs. Unsolicited, he starts saying, "You can do it. You can do it." And so we all need people around us that believe that you can do it. And if you look through your life, and I talk about it in my second book, The E Factor, which truly is almost like a biography for me, but it talks about 3 steps to vibrant health: engage, energize, and enrich. And there's been so many people that have enriched my life. As I look back at the age of 55 and I look back at my teachers, and you can kind of go backwards easier than forward, and all of a sudden you can see the people that have shown up in your life. I just was with Barnett Hellsberg, which is how I met you, Randy, through the Hellsberg mentoring program. And you think about the ripples that he has impacted because he said yes. I think it's important to also reach back and tell people thank you, because sometimes you don't know your work matters, and we all want to matter. We all have on our forehead 4 letters, MMFI, make me feel important. I believe that we come in innately kind, most people, the majority. I mean, I know there's some hiccups, but the majority of people come in kind. And here's actually the kindness quote of the day, which is perfect to your question. Love and kindness are never wasted. I have a saying in my office, is when I meet our Creator, whatever that is for you, whatever you believe, I just want to know that I did my assignment. That's what I want to know. And that's what drives me every day to have habits. And there's just some things that are non-negotiable. Sleep is pretty much non-negotiable for me. Water's non-negotiable. Being grateful is non-negotiable. Everything else beyond that, may not get done every day. But those 3 things I need to get done every day for me to really show up and mentally be ready to engage in the day. First of all, gratitude. We know gratitude changes. It's like kindness. It changes your brain. Mm-hmm. We know hydration, it changes the brain. Sleep changes the brain. It's how little we take care of our brain, which is also connected to our gut. And that's when we look at this mental health crisis we're in. People just have forgotten to take care of the brain. I believe that employees no longer want to come to a place where they don't matter and they're not making a difference. And so if you can teach them to give from their overflow, people are burnt out. for many reasons. And as I'm giving to you today, and people will say to me, how do you do what you do? I, got up at about 4:30 this morning, had some things I needed to get done before my day really got rolling, and wanted to work out a little bit. I have as much energy now that I'll have at 6 o'clock tonight because I am giving from my overflow. I'm not burnout. I'm not depleted because I've been fueling my mind, body, and spirit the right way. And employees, humanity is going to demand that we don't deplete them. As leaders, we've got to put the mask on ourselves. We've got to make sure that we've done our own analysis of our own personality strength, so that we're able to give from a full cup, and we're able to witness and see before someone else may be crashing before they crash. We've got to be helping them. And I believe that's why we're seeing the great resignation, is we forgot that people matter.